I'm Kim Ross. I'm a Narre Warren resident of over 20 years. I'm a mum. I've raised 3 children in the area. I'm currently on the Narre Warren and Berwick Business Group Committee. I've been involved in everything from kindergarten to committees to sitting on the Nossal School Board. I'm also a psychologist who works with children, adolescents, youth and parents, as well as other hats, but that's kind of the roundup. So I'm talking to you from my morning walk, and I wanted to show you where I walk and talk a little bit about being shoehorned into a choice, councils with and without vision, and urban heat, all of that in one nice package. So let me turn this, I will take it off me and I will show you what's behind me. So you can see in the background, that's the Bunjil Centre, which has the library, council offices, etc. And as I pan round, I'll do it this way, you'll see car parks, grass areas, a relatively flat profile apart from the buildings. And then as we go round, over here is one of the entries into Fountain Gate Shopping Centre. Okay, so that's a 360. The Bunjil that I showed you used to be a lake, and I used to we used to bring the kids down and they'd chill out with the ducks, spend some time surrounded by greenery. Then the council took down the old library and built Bunjil Place. My youngest has still, I don't think, set foot in it because he's still quite affronted that he lost his lake and his ducks, and we had a lot of lost ducks wandering around for a very, very long time. They used to come and season, if you like, in one of my neighbours' swimming pools. So the council are back on the developing track again and recently released a questionnaire that they encouraged residents to complete in regards to redeveloping the area I just showed you, and specifically the grass and the flat areas that you can see. So when I walk through, I get to see, I get to walk through the trees, and yes, I get to walk through asphalt as well, but I see grass, I see greenery, and it can be relatively uplifting. There's very few green spaces like this that we can walk to around here. Where I live, there's a lot of in-building going on, like we're losing bigger houses to units, developments. Therefore, we have increased traffic, we have reduced private green space. Now that's a fact, and I understand that. We have housing shortages, we need to maximise the use of our land. However, council's development plans are for multi-storey car parks, multi-storey hotel offices, so replacing all the green space you can see here with buildings, big buildings. We have a problem with climate change. We have problems with urban heat, a problem that is going to continue into the future and worsen. We're all working on solutions, but the reality right at the moment is urban heat is increasing as a problem. What's going to happen? One of the things we know is that people will go to public spaces like libraries to cool down. What is going to happen if we replace green space with buildings? We increase urban heat. At the moment, council have a wonderful visionary opportunity to not develop, but to create an urban forest, to create a green space that research is showing us is one of the main ways we can help combat the impact of urban heat. So when people come here They don't just have a library or indoor space, it's supported by greenery and they have an option. Secondly, at the moment, where I am, Fountain Gate, people go there, youth go there, families go there. Shopping malls have become a meeting point. Pros and cons of that are debatable, however it's a fact. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have an urban green space that research supports strongly helps mental health? We have a huge mental health problem in this country. Casey Council, you have a choice to support mental health by creating a space that helps, rather than a space that adds to the problems. We need green, accessible spaces for people. One of the arguments the council put up for development is that we need more space, need more car parks, sorry. And one of the motivators behind that is the council recently supported the Archibald Prize. So we had lots of visitors come to the area. And apparently, one of the visitors' feedback was that parking was a problem. Now, we have a lot of parking in this area. We're also really well serviced by public transport. We're 5 to 10 minutes walk from the station. We have a bus terminal and we have bike paths. And it was a one-off event. I challenge council to care more about its residents than it does about one-off visitors to the area. So, they're my main points covered. Urban heat, vision, forest, urban forest, or the equivalent of, look into it. You know, I have sat in meetings with council members talking about saving trees, talking about planting trees, talking about creating more green space. And here we're handed a questionnaire about this space, and the first question, you have to choose 5 options what you would like to see in that space. And they're all to do with buildings, what type of buildings you would like to see. So you can't answer any of the questions, you can't make comments unless you indicate that you're in favour of a particular type of building. And I can just see how those results are going to be used. Don't do it. Don't shoehorn people into ticking boxes they don't want to tick. And if you're a resident of Casey, make your voice known. I am not anti-business. I am pro-business. But we need to do it sustainably. We need to take advantage of the latest research. We need to support businesses who are actually here already as well, and create an environment that's attractive to all residents, young and old, for now and in the future. Thanks for watching.